We're going to go to Capitol Hill now, where House Speaker Mike Johnson's under growing pressure from some members of his own party over support for foreign aid packages. Senior congressional correspondent Rachel Scott spoke with him.
What is your response to Republicans who say this move should cost you your job and that if you don't resign, they will try to oust you?
I am not resigning, and it is, in my view, an absurd notion that someone would bring a vacate motion when we are simply here trying to do our jobs.
And Rachel joins us now. Rachel, this threat is not going away.
No, George. In fact, this is becoming all too familiar. Speaker of the House Mike Johnson is defiant, but look, his job is now in jeopardy. The speaker is still vowing to push forward with this complicated plan, bringing that $95 billion bipartisan package over from the Senate with aid for Israel, Ukraine, and Taiwan, and separating it into 4 different bills. He pitched this plan to Republicans behind closed doors, some leaving that meeting very angry. In fact, Congressman Thomas Massey now joining Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene in an effort to try to oust Speaker Johnson from this position. Johnson knows he is faced with a razor-thin majority, so if just one more Republican joins this effort, he could lose this job, and of course that would put the House into chaos with no Speaker of the House yet again. Johnson says he still wants to have votes on these bills by the end of the week, but no one here on Capitol Hill has seen any of the details of this legislation, and he could soon be faced with this very stark reality that he may need the support of Democrats to not only save his job, but to push that foreign aid across the finish line, George.
And Rachel, the partisan House impeachment of Homeland Security Secretary Mayorkas is heading out of the Senate, but it's all for show now.
Yeah, and this really could be over very quickly. Look, Republicans want a full trial. They impeached Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas over his handling of the border, but it is Democrats who control the Senate, and they point out there is no evidence of high crimes and misdemeanors, that this is all over a policy dispute, and they will be looking to dismiss these charges very quickly, George.
Rachel Scott, thanks very much.